2, 3, test, test. Good evening. And welcome to the campus of West Florida Tech High School. We are just coming live on there. Sorry we had some technical difficulties to start the game. If you can hear us, if you're on YouTube right now, if you could send us a quick message in the chat on the screen there just to kind of let us know that you can hear us. We're not really completely sure right now. It's our first broadcast of the year, first away game. No score here, 11:56 here at the start of the first quarter. We're at West Florida Tech High School. West Florida Tech coming out on offense first, wearing black jerseys and black pants, the white helmet, and a huge sack by the Patriots, number 6, Tylon Lee, and that's going to cost the Jaguars some yardage to the tune of about 6 yards. All right, we're currently at third down and 25 for the West Florida Tech Jaguars. Ball spotted at the 11-yard line. 10 minutes and 57 seconds left here in the first quarter of action. Sorry for the technical difficulties getting set up here in West Florida, formerly known as Woodham High School. West Florida coming out with 3 receivers lined up on the left, 2 on the right. Shotgun formation. Quarterback drops back. He's got a receiver open across the middle field. Intercepted. Patriots intercept the ball and will be tackled at about the 30-yard line of West Florida. Interception by number 20 for Pace. That's Carson Wright. And so just like that, Pace is in business. The Cardiac Kids striking early and getting the ball in great field position, with 10 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the first quarter of action. No score yet. Sorry we got late. We missed a few of the plays here in the first drive by West Florida. But now Pace comes out to the line of scrimmage, their first offensive drive of the game. Nick Simmons, quarterback number 10, giving final instructions to his players. Nick Simmons with the snap. He's going to hand the ball off to Ben Tyner. Ben Tyner goes around the left side, and he's going to be tackled after muscling forward to the 20-yard line. Pace coming out tonight wearing white on white, the white tops, white bottoms, of course, with the classic Pace High School red helmet, the blue metallic P. Of course, West Florida coming out with black uniforms, black tops, black bottoms, and, of course, their white helmet. Nick Simmons on the shotgun snap. He's going to keep the ball this time on the quarterback keeper. He's got a little bit of running room, and he's going to muscle forward down to about the 2-yard line, but there's a flag on the play. Again, if you're listening to us out there, Pace Patriot fans, if you're on YouTube, if you're in the chat function, if you just let me know that you hear me. We're not really sure at this point. It's kind of a wild setup here at West Florida, but hopefully we're bringing the game to you. No score yet. The penalty against the Patriots, like a holding penalty on that Nick Simmons run, and so they're going to back it up. There's actually a couple penalties on that one. Ball is going to be officially spotted at the 29-yard line now. Nick Simmons was tackled at the 3, And so, of course, from the line of scrimmage, the penalty was marked off. So Simmons is going to get the snap again. This is second down. He's going to throw across the middle, and it's going to be intercepted. Simmons' pass intended for – and he'll be pushed out the pass was intended, for Joseph Skipworth. And so 2 interceptions to start off both offensive drives here in the first quarter. Referees are going to say that the Jaguar was pushed out of bounds in the neighborhood right at the 39-yard line of West Florida. So just like that, Pace is back on defense. All right, so West Florida on the play. Running back is going to, so we apologize, we don't have a roster for West Florida, but they're going to be tackled at the 46-yard line. That's going to bring up third down and about 3. And it looks like that Harry Lees and the West Florida Jaguars have caught the Pace Patriots offsides, which will be an automatic first down for the give the yardage for the Jaguars, and it's going to pull them across midfield. West Florida's going to go for a pass across the middle, and that'll be touchdown Jaguars after the first down for the offside penalty. And just like that, West Florida strikes first here. West Florida will come in, number 33, the kicker, for the extra point attempt. And just like that, the kick is good. It's 7-0 West Florida here with 7:42 left in the first quarter of action. All right. So with that first score of the game, West Florida will kick off. Back deep to receive for the Patriots, number 40, Logan Handschrick. And number 8 for the Patriots is Zachary Widener. All right. All right, if you can hear us out there in radio land, we got a late start, some technical difficulties. Just in the chat box, if you can say, hey, I can hear you, that'd be great. Other than that, West Florida Tech will be kicking off. The ball will sail into the end zone, no return. So just like that, 2 interceptions to start the game, and West Florida, who has that high-octane spread offense, was able to score on the deep route and put 7 points on the board to begin the game. So 7-0 right now over here at West Florida Tech High School, formerly the campus of Woodham years ago. And of course in the background the sun is setting. We can see the train going by, the old L&N or CSX as they call it today. And makes you wonder why they didn't call this school the Railroaders. That would have been a more appropriate, I think, mascot, the Railroaders of West Florida Tech, right next to the railroad tracks. Nick Simmons on the snap. He's going to hand off to Ben Tyner. Tyner will muscle forward, and after a pickup of about 3, he's going to be eventually brought down. 2nd down and 7 for the Patriots. Ball officially spotted at the 23-yard line. The Patriots are marching towards that north end zone, towards I-10, if you're familiar with the campus of West Florida Tech at all. Nick Simmons gets the snap. He's going to throw it out to Zachary Widener, who will have a little bit of running room, and he'll be brought down in the neighborhood of the 25-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Patriots. All right. Nick Simmons on the 3rd down. Well, there's the snap. He's going to throw it to Widener, and it, of course, will be incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Patriots, a punting situation deep in their territory. So Pace unable to get anything rolling here. Coming off a loss last week to Lincoln High School, a very talented Lincoln High School team. And, of course, Pace had their opportunities, and it was a competitive game, unable to get the win. But I know this week hungry to get back in the winners column. And so far, they've had 2 offensive series, one with an interception. The second one is going to be a 3-and-out. Here's the punt. Punt by Ben Tyner. Beautiful punt, and it's going to land all the way back at the West Florida 29-yard line, 28-yard line. It's going to roll a little bit. So nice punt, and as far as field position is concerned, and West Florida Tech will start. Oh, wait a second. We have a flag on that punt. Let's see what the referee, way back to the point where it was kicked. So it might have been roughing the kicker. I didn't see that. It's going to be a holding call against West Florida. So it won't bring back the punt, but there will. But the penalty will be assessed at the line of scrimmage. So they're officially going to spot the ball at the 18-yard line. Currently 6 minutes and 6 seconds left in the first quarter. 7-0. West Florida Tech on top, scoring on a huge pass play, running that spread offense. So this will be West Florida Tech's 3rd drive of the ball game. Their first drive, of course, ended in an interception. Their second drive was a touchdown pass, about 70 yards. And then, of course, this is going to be their 3rd drive as West Florida gets final instructions from head coach Harry Lees, former coach at Milton High School, and I believe he worked at Pace High School at one time. And so he's, of course, in his second stint here at West Florida Tech. And so far so good for if you're a Jaguars fan. They come out with doubles, 2 receivers lined up on each side. Quarterback for West Florida gets the snap, shotgun formation. They're going to hand it off and muscle forward for a couple yards. West Florida gets the snap and throws the ball across the middle on 2nd down. It's going to be incomplete. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and 7 for West Florida. That first down run was for 3 yards. And so now it's 3rd down and 7 for West Florida. Pace needs to, of course, stop him here and get back on the offensive side of things. Here come the Jaguars. They're going to line up with 3 receivers on the left side and 1 on the right, running back to the right side of the quarterback, shotgun formation. Here is the snap. Quarterback looks around. He's going to throw it to his right side, and he will find a receiver. And the question is, was he inbounds when he caught the ball? And the ref is going to say, no, he wasn't. So that'll bring up 4th down, the first punting situation for West Florida tonight. Zachary Widener back deep to receive the punt. He's going to call fair catch, and he will catch it. And, of course, they're going to say that the fair catch, of course, at the 46-yard line of Pace. There is a flag on the play. Looks like there might have been some illegal contact on Zachary Widener. We'll see what the white hat says here. Oh. He's saying personal foul against the Patriots, and so I saw that wrong. And with that, it's going to back Pace up from the spot of the foul. Ball will be spotted at the 36-yard line, where Pace will take over with 1st and 10. Currently the score 7-0 with 5 minutes and 8 seconds left here in the first quarter of action. West Florida Tech High School. Zachary Widener on the carry on the right side. He's got a little running room. He's at the 10. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, and touchdown. And just like that, folks, the Pace Patriots have scored on the Zachary Widener touchdown. But there is a flag on the play. Referee says holding penalty against the Patriots. That's going to be coming back. A 64-yard run. Call back on a holding penalty against the Patriots. So that 6 points will come off the board. But again, that shows you how explosive this Pace High School offense can be. A lot of weapons this year, young as well. A lot of sophomores and juniors playing on varsity, which is great. Great for the future. Last year it was very young as well. Went all the way to the first round of the playoffs and lost to Gainesville Buchholz. The Buchholz team, of course, went on deep in the playoffs. But here we are. First and 10, actually 1st and 20 after the penalty. Simmons is going to hand off to Ben Tyner. Tyner around the right side. He will push forward. Picks up about 3 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Actually, they're going to say he picked up more than that. 2nd down and 14 now for Pace. Nick Simmons with a shotgun snap. He's going to throw out to his running back, Ben Tyner, on the left side. Coming out of the pocket, Tyner is going to be tackled at the original line of scrimmage, or just short of the original line of scrimmage, coming up third down and about 11 for the Pace Patriots. Ball officially spotted just over the 35-yard line of Pace. Pace heading towards that north end zone, towards I-10. Ben Tyner rolls out to his right side after getting sacked, and a big sack on Tyner. Number 54 for West Florida. Tyner tried to double back. Simmons tried to double back, and he didn't see that coming. That's going to bring up fourth down for the Patriots. Ben Tyner's punt, nice punt. It'll be fielded by West Florida. And West Florida will push forward across midfield, be taken out of bounds at about the 46-yard line of Pace in Patriot territory. First down and 10 for the Jaguars. They're going to throw a pass across the middle, incomplete. Again, ball spot at the 46-yard line. So that's coming up second and 10. West Florida comes to the line of scrimmage in shotgun formation. Doubles, two receivers lined up on each side. Quarterback's going to hand the ball off from the shotgun position. And the running back will muscle forward. That's going to bring up third down and 7 for West Florida. West Florida quarterback gets the snap. He scrambles around a little bit around the right side. He's got a receiver open down the field, and the ball will be caught. Receiver number 18 will be pushed out of bounds by the Pace cornerback at about the 19-yard line of Pace. So West Florida Tech making some progression here. Score 7-0. 1 minute and 50 seconds left here in the first quarter of action. West Florida Quarterback rolls on the right side. He throws it deep in the end zone. It's incomplete. And that's going to bring up third down for West Florida. West Florida gets the snap, throws the ball across the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Receiver was wide open, just did not extend. Ball was in the neighborhood, and we apologize. That was second down, so third down now for West Florida. The ball, of course, sitting on the 16-yard line with 1:38 left to go here in the first quarter. 7-0. West Florida on top. West Florida threatening in the red zone. All right. Looks like West Florida Tech's going to attempt a field goal here. Oh, wow. I don't know if that's going to work. Just to explain to you what just happened here, folks. This is almost like Super Bowl 50. The lights in the stadium just went out. And right as the ball was being snapped, to make the kick, the field goal attempt, the lights went out on the stadium. At least the lights went out on the home side of the stadium. Over on the away side of the stadium, the lights are still on. So half the stadium is lit up. This is just like when the 49ers played the Baltimore Ravens back in Super Bowl 50. So, I mean, it was kind of weird. The kicker was just in the motion of kicking the ball when the lights went out. And I'm not really sure what you do in a situation like this when the lights go out, but it's got to be some sort of a technical problem because half the stadium is lit up and the other half is not. I'd say in all my years of covering high school football, I've never seen anything quite like this before in a game, and so the lights have gone out here at Woodham High School, or West Florida High School, excuse me. And I'm not sure when they'll come back on. We do have power, though, in the press box. Well, the first time for everything. All right. Our chat function is back. It was gone. I'd like to thank everybody for listening to us right now. And Pace High School, Coach Smith has rallied his troops, but I don't know if we're going to play anymore if they can't get the lights back on. And the bands are having a fun time yelling at each other across the stadium. Now the baseball field is lit up, which is right on the CSX railroad tracks. A quick paint job. We might be able to play on the baseball field if we need to, or maybe we could carry this over to Pace Patriots Stadium, and there's no game there tonight, and if that doesn't work, I know Milton High School is playing at Washington, so that might be an option. We can find a field somewhere, but we're hoping they get the lights back on. I'm not really sure or schooled on the FHSAA rules on how long that they can postpone the game when the lights are out for a technical difficulty like this, or would we have to come back tomorrow on Saturday and play, perhaps Monday, maybe a shootout of some sort? I'm not really schooled on the rules in the FHSAA on a situation quite like this. You can see Coach Harry Lees down there talking to the officials. Again, the scoreboard is lit up. Minute 30 left here in the first quarter, 7-0. West Florida on top. They scored on a deep 70-yard route, and other than that, it's been all defense here. Pace has been shut down on offense and turned the ball over with an interception on one occasion, and so. What West Florida was doing when the power went out, they were driving down the field, and they were just inside the 20-yard line, and it was fourth down, and they opted to go for a field goal. And right as the kicker was loading up to kick the ball, the lights went out, and actually the holder, the backup quarterback for West Florida Tech, when the lights went out, he didn't catch the ball, and there was a fumble. And so there were actually Pace players that were fighting for that fumble, but to no avail as the whistles were blowing dead for the lights going out. All right, well, just stay with us. We're going to ride this out and see what's going to happen. Looks like Coach Harry Lees is talking to one of the officials, maybe get an explanation of what to do here. I mean, half the field is lit up. It's kind of awkward. I'm not sure if you could play a game in this lighting. You probably could, but this would be definitely, to be honest, this would be unfair to the West Florida Tech team. They're more of a finesse spread type team, and they're going to pass the ball. So with only half the stadium lights working, that would certainly not work towards their advantage. Pace more of a ground and pound team than West Florida, and so keeping the ball on the ground. If the decision is to go ahead and play, then that could happen. It looks like the Pace High School band is getting ready and set up. Pushing their equipment into the end zone. Maybe they might attempt to do the halftime show here while the lights are halfway on. I'm not sure if that's an official decision, but you can see the Pace High School band moving that way. Maybe they're getting ready for halftime anyway. But Harry Lee's out there just kind of staring around, hoping the lights come back on. We all hope so. But I'm going to take a step away for a minute and see if I can find out more, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Pace Patriots Sports Broadcasting live from West Florida Tech. Lights have come back on, it looks like, for the moment. And we might return to play here. I assume that what the refs will do is go ahead and redo that field goal that was in the process of being kicked when the lights went out here. That's the night the lights went out in Florida. And actually, no, they're going to say pace ball. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Wow. So Nick Simmons is going to keep the ball on the quarterback keeper, run around the left side. He's got a little bit of running room. He's going to press forward. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He's tackled at the 35. Now, what we saw was going back to before the blackout, the play was in motion from what I recall, and the lights went out. I thought they would give the kicker a second chance, but that's not what the referee saw. So that was 4th down when they went for the field goal. So it's pace ball. And now Pace is in West Florida territory thanks to that Nick Simmons run. He got across midfield, and they're going to say he was tackled at the 35-yard line of West Florida heading towards the north end zone. Nick Simmons on the snap again. He's going to keep the ball up the gut, and he, of course, will be tackled around the neighborhood of the 28-yard line. They're going to say he made it to the 29-yard line. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 4 for the Pace Patriots. The 29-yard line. And we're coming back after this light delay, not a lightning, a light delay. Lights went out in the stadium for about 20 minutes. If you can hear us out there, just give us a quick comment in the chat to make sure everything is good here coming back after the technical timeout here in the stadium. And there's Nick Simmons he's going to keep the ball for the 3rd time in a row around the right side, and he will be tackled after a short gain. 1st down, Pace Patriots. Ball will be officially spotted now at the 24-yard line, and 1st and 10 Patriots. We'd like to welcome all of our viewers from around the country, our men and women in uniform listening tonight to Pace Patriots Sports Broadcasting. Nick Simmons on the snap. He's going to hand it off to Ben Tyner. Tyner will muscle forward past the 20-yard line, and they're going to say he was stopped at the 20-yard line. A pickup of about 4. 2nd down and 6 for the Patriots. Timeout on the field. All right, thank you, Mr. Widener. I appreciate that update, but we can't hear it on our end. Kind of a weird setup here. If you've ever been to West Florida, it's kind of an interesting, setup with the double-decker press box here. And so that timeout was actually the end of the 1st quarter, and it's been such a wild game so far. So we're going to flip the field around now, and the Pace Patriots will be marching towards that south end zone. Towards downtown Pensacola, pointing that way. Here come the Patriots to the line of scrimmage after that Ben Tyner run. It's 2nd down and about a yard to get a 1st down. I'm sorry, the refs had the sticks misadjusted there. It's 2nd down and 6. That's what we said before. Now the chains have been put back into place. That helps. So 2nd down and 6 for the Patriots. Nick Simmons puts Junior Lyons in motion. Nick Simmons is going to keep the ball up the middle, and he will be eventually brought down at the 15-yard line. Nick Simmons having a lot more success this week running the ball than he did last week against the Lincoln Trojans. But they're going to say he was close to a 1st down, about a yard shy. Ball spotted at that 15-yard line of West Florida, in West Florida territory, the red zone now. Pace eager to get on the board. Last night, of course, the Pace Patriot freshman and JV teams' big wins over West Florida at home, and the varsity game over here at West Florida. Simmons with his snap, he's going to keep the ball again. He's going to run around the right side this time, and he will muscle forward for 5 yards to the 10-yard line. And so that's going to bring up a first down. He does cross does cross the threshold for a first down. So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 from that 10-yard line. Actually, the referee's going to say he didn't make it to the 10. He made it to the 11-yard line. So possibility of getting a first down here. Nick Simmons is going to hand the ball off to Ben Tyner on the left side. Ben Tyner's got all the running room in the world, and he is going to score, ladies and gentlemen. Touchdown, Patriots. But wait, there is a flag on the play, and let's see what the white hat says. He's going to say it's holding against the Patriots. You can see Coach Vance Smith, the offensive line coach, he's not happy with that, and that's going to back the Patriots up. So this is the second time that Pace has scored tonight, and a penalty has brought it back. So there's the white hat is reiterating that holding penalty. The first time we scored on a holding penalty, Zachary Widener had a huge run for a touchdown, and that one was called back. So now 10-yard penalty. It's basically first down and 20 now for the Pace Patriots. Ball spotted at the 21-yard line. Here's the snap. Nick Simmons is going to roll out to the right side from the shotgun. He's going to pitch it to Zachary Widener. Widener will get into the end zone. Did he step out of bounds? I can't see from this side of the field. And the referee, they're not signaling touchdown. They're going to say that Widener stepped out. Let's see if they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. Okay. So number 8, Zachary Widener, definitely flexing his muscles tonight, and that was a very, very solid run. So that's going to bring up 1st and goal. They got the first down on that, and Ben Tyner will sneak in for the touchdown. I'm sorry, that was Nick Simmons. Nick Simmons didn't hand it off. He kept the ball, and Nick Simmons scores. And so just like that, the Pace Patriots have scored. It's now 6-7. 7, of course, the West Florida Jaguars scored earlier on the deep post route across the field, and a 70-yard touchdown to their second drive of the night. And so now Pace will try for the extra point attempt. Number 37, Caleb Nelson, in to try and tie up the game. There's the snap, the hold, and it is good, folks. Just like that, the Pace Patriots have tied this ball game up at 7 apiece, with 10 minutes and 26 seconds left in the second quarter of action. The Pace Patriot faithful have showed up tonight as they normally do on an away game, and I would say that the away side of the stadium is probably around 85-90% filled, but of course the band takes up about a quarter of it from the Pace Patriot, the pride of the red, white, and blue. And so with that, number 37, Caleb Nelson, giving final instructions to the kickoff team. He's going to try and boot this one down the field. Hopefully there won't be much of a return. Not sure if he'll pooch kick this or if he'll kick it and try to make it into the end zone. In Florida, there is no, you can't make a return out of the end zone. So, it's a pooch kick. And West Florida will signal fair catch, and they will field the ball. A pretty good field position from the 32-yard line, actually the 33-yard line. A lot of athletes on the West Florida Tech football team, so the idea of kicking it all the way down the field, if you can't get it, if you couldn't get in the end zone tonight, that would probably be the best option to do that pooch kick to avoid the big play. So West Florida comes out, and they've shown that they can be explosive when they need to be. 3 receivers lined up on the right and 1 on the left. Shotgun formation. The quarterback's going to hand the ball off. No, he keeps it on the option, the midline out of the shotgun, and he's going to move forward. He'll pick up about 3 yards on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 7 for West Florida. Ball spotted right at the 35-yard line of West Florida. West Florida heading towards that north end zone. West Florida quarterback gets the snap out of the shotgun. He's got a receiver open down the sideline, and he caught the ball at the 45-yard line, but the referee's going to say when he came down, he had a foot that landed out of bounds, and so that is no good. It won't be a catch on the books. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 for the West Florida Jaguars from that 35-yard line. Pace would really like to have a turnover here and get another score on the board as we get closer to halftime. 9:34, folks, left here in the second quarter of action. 7-7, all tied up after the sort of Super Bowl 50-like blackout for a while. And it looks like a little bit of different pace team here coming out after the blackout. They had, of course, an interception and then gave up a touchdown pass, but a little more solid we're seeing so far. There is a flag on the before the play gets started. Let's see what the white hat says. Illegal procedure against the Wildcats, the Jaguars, and so they're going to back them up. It's now going to be 3rd down and 14 from the 30-yard line. Shotgun snap. Here's the play. Receiver across the middle for West Florida. He's going to drop the ball. And so just like that, West Florida is out. 3 and out, 4th down. They're going to punt because they're deep in their territory. The punter will be punting from about the 20-yard line when he gets the snap in just a moment. 9 minutes and 15 seconds. Clock continuing to run. It was an incomplete pass, so I'm not really sure why the clock is running, but it is. And here's the snap. And it looks like somebody might have jumped off sides before the ball was snapped. I can't tell. It looked like there was movement on both sides, most likely against West Florida, back them up even further. But let's see what the white hat says, the head official here. Penalty's going to be against West Florida, so that's going to back them up even further. Back deep for the Pace Patriots, waiting in anticipation of this punt, Zachary Widener. And, of course, they'll get the ball to come out in the second half. All right. Here's the snap. We're going to get the punt off. It's going to happen. Widener is going to field the ball. He's got a little bit of running room, and he's going to get around the left side, and he will be tackled at about the 40-yard line of Pace. So about a 6 or 7 yard gain on that. He was hoping for a bigger opening, but it just didn't materialize. So let's see what this Pace offense can do. Coach Smith over there rallying his troops, and they were able to drive the ball down and score on the last possession. So we'll see what happens here. All right. So Pace comes out. Nick Simmons is going to, the field general, going to lead his troops, and he's going to hand the ball off to Ben Tyner. Ben Tyner's going to push forward for several yards. They're officially going to give him 7 on that one. 2nd down and 3 coming up. All right. Here's the snap. He's going to hand off again to Ben Tyner, and Ben Tyner runs into a wall that time, and he may have made it back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to say no gain, so that's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. Ball officially spotted at the 47-yard line of Pace in Pace Patriot territory. We're live here in the second quarter, 7 minutes and 48 seconds left after the blackout. Never before in my broadcasting career have I seen that. All right, so here comes Pace. Receiver lined up on each side. And Nick Simmons with the snap. He's going to keep the ball. He's got a little bit of running room around the right side. He'll pick up the first down into West Florida territory. He'll be brought down at the 45-yard line of West Florida, and the sticks will move. And as we say back at Pace, Pace Patriot, first down. And with that, the sticks will move. 7:20 left here. Clock continuing to run. Pace, of course, coming out tonight wearing their white uniforms, white bottoms, white tops, red helmets, of course, that metallic blue P, looking pretty sharp. Two receivers lined up on the left, one on the right. Nick Simmons with the snap. He's going to keep it again. He's got a little bit of room on the left side, and he is going to be eventually brought down at about the 39-yard line. No, they're going to say the 40. Referee wasn't really sure where Nick Simmons was down, and he was corrected by the line judge. So they're going to say Nick Simmons made it to the 40-yard line of West Florida, heading towards that south end zone. Second down and 5. They say give him 5 yards on the carry. Widener in motion. Nick Simmons on the snap. He's going to keep the ball. He pitches to Widener, fumble on the play, and the ball will roll out of bounds. So Nick Simmons was running the option out of the gun, and of course he had put Widener in motion, and Simmons decides to pitch the very last minute. I don't think Widener was expecting it, or he was a little bit off angle, and so the ball rolled out of bounds. But we have a timeout called on the field by Pace, and so they're going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. You're listening to Pace Patriot Sports Broadcasting. Okay, we're back here at West Florida Tech High School. A long time ago known as Woodham High School back in the day, but here we are. And so 7-7, 6 minutes, 18 seconds left in the half. Nick Simmons is going to put Zachary Widener in motion, but he'll keep the ball on the quarterback keeper, and he'll muscle forward for a gain of about 3. They're going to say this is going to bring up 4th down and 2 for the Pace Patriots. Ball officially spotted at the 37-yard line, excuse me. And so with that, Pace is not going to punt. They're going to try and go for it and pick up the first down here. I don't disagree with that at all. Here comes Simmons trying to draw the Jaguars off sides with that hard count. And with that, Coach Smith will go ahead and call a timeout. Looks like that was all ploy just to try and get them off sides. And so now they're going to go back to the huddle, the timeout, and try to discuss what they want to do next. Not sure if Pace will punt or if they'll go for it here with 5 minutes and 41 seconds left in the first half. Okay, so Pace comes out of the timeout and rushes to the line of scrimmage. It looks like they're going to go for it. 4th down and 2. Nick Simmons looking for the snap, and he's going to keep the ball. He's going to run up the middle, and he will pick up the first down. He'll cross that 35-yard line. They're going to say he was tackled at the 34-yard line, brought down, I should say. And that's going to bring up 1st and 10 Patriots. Okay. McSimmons on the snap again. This time he's going to hand off to Zachary Widener around the left side. He was putting him, oh, Zachary Widener, he's got some running room. He's at the 30, he's at the 20, he's at the 10. Touchdown, Zachary Widener, number 8, showing his speed tonight. And he is putting on a show, ladies and gentlemen. And just like that, the Cardiac kids from Norris Road have gotten on the board. And, of course, that's going to give them a 13-7 advantage pending the extra point, 14-7. Pace needed that. Kind of a rough start to start the ball game. Then the lights went out in Florida. Here is the extra point kick, number 37, in to do the honors, Caleb Nelson. He's been perfect on the night, and the kick is up. It is good. So 14-0. The Pace Patriots have pulled ahead here in the second quarter. 5:02 remaining, ladies and gentlemen. Good news for Patriot Nation after sort of a slow start. All right. I'm used to doing the stadium broadcast at Pace, so I think it might help if I adjust the scoreboard here for everybody so you can see what the score is. Sorry, we can't do the clock. I don't have that ability, but 14-7, Pace on top. Apologize. I just noticed that I haven't updated the scoreboard in a while. But 14-7, Pace is on top. All right. Here's the kickoff. Caleb Nelson is going to be fielded by number 4. He's got a little bit of running room. He'll be tackled by number 23 for the Pace Patriots. That's Braden Gates. And a decent return for West Florida. They're going to say that he was stopped at about the 43-yard line. And again, you apologize for the scoreboard. We're all volunteers here at Pace Patriot Sports Broadcasting, so you can't fire us. There's a personal foul on the kick return against the Patriots, and so from the spot of the foul, it's going to carry the ball across midfield, officially at the Pace Patriot 43-yard line. So now to start the drive, Jaguars will be at the 43-yard line, and Jaguars try to run a 1st down and 10 right up the gut, but the play is immediately called dead. Not really sure why. Some sort of a mix-up with the referee. I don't see a flag on the field, but they blew the whistle dead right when the snap happened. All right. White Hat discussing this with Coach Lees. And we're going to try 1st down again. 3 receivers lined up on the left side for West Florida, 1 on the right, shotgun formation. Quarterback gets the snap. He's going to hand the ball off up the middle. There's a fumble on the play, and Pace is going to, Pace thought they had it. They didn't get on top of it. It's going to be West Florida ball. There was the running back fumbled the ball. The ball was stripped, and there were a couple Patriots in the area, but no one was able to jump on it. And so West Florida will recover. So that'll bring up 2nd and 5 after the fumble, about a 5-yard gain. We have 2 players down on the field right now, 1 for West Florida and 1 for Pace. I cannot see the number. Looks like maybe a defensive lineman that's down. I don't want to speculate on an injury, but the West Florida player has gotten up on his own power and walked off the field. It looks like the training staff is checking out the Pace Patriot, who is down on the field right now. And as soon as we can get a number, we can tell that the kid's okay. All right. I'd like to say hello to Mr. Sessions out there if you're listening tonight. It's been an exciting ball game, to say the least. And that injured player, he's walking off on his own power. It looks like he's going to be okay. That's number 94, Shy Melton. And so he looks like he's walking off, and I'm not sure what happened to him, but we hope that he's going to be fine, and he's again walking off on his own power. So that's a good sign, certainly. So with that, Pace will come out, and West Florida will come out. This is 2nd down and 5 after the fumble. Three receivers lined up on the left, one on the right, shotgun formation, 2nd and 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's got a little bit of room on the left side, and no, he'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage by Tylon Lee. What a presence there, number 6. And so he says, not tonight. And actually, West Florida's going to lose a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 6 after that play. So a very positive thing for the Pace Patriot defense. So here we are in Pace Patriot territory. Ball officially spotted at the they're going to say officially the 36-yard line. And so big 3rd down and 6 for Pace. If they can stop him here, perhaps get the ball back, turnover on downs, a punt or a field goal. Here is the snap, and quarterback's going to throw it out to the left side. Receiver's got a little bit of room, and he's finally going to be tackled by number 42, Jackson Ward. But Jackson Ward, will he have saved the 1st down? And it's kind of hard to say, but wait a second. There's a flag on the play. Looking at the white hat to see what it looks like where the flag was thrown might be in the neighborhood of holding, with 3 minutes and 44 seconds left here in the 2nd quarter, 14-7, Pace on top. And so waiting to hear, it's going to be a holding penalty against the West Florida Jaguars. That's going to back them way up. Ball now officially spotted at the 48-yard line of Pace. So that's going to bring up redo of the down, 3rd down. 3rd down and about 16. So big 3rd down. That's good news for the Pace Patriots after the holding penalty. West Florida quarterback's got a receiver wide open around the right across the middle, and he's going to run down to the 20-yard line. Little play action fake on that play, and the West Florida receiver, number 3, was wide open. Sorry we don't have a roster for West Florida, but he was able to get down, and they're actually going to say he was officially down at the 16-yard line. And so just like that, West Florida picks up the 1st down, knocking on the door now in the red zone with 3 minutes and 4 seconds running clock left here in the 2nd quarter. Pace would love to get a stop here and go back into the half and talk into the locker room and talk about it here. Here's the snap, and ball's going to be handed off up the middle, and Tylon Lee will make the tackle for the Pace Patriots. He'll be assisted by number 7, Carson Lowe. So after that 1st down run, it's now going to be 2nd down. They're going to give the running back 5 yards on that. And so 2nd and 5 now. Shotgun formation. The quarterback for West Florida has running backs on both sides. He puts one of them in motion around the right side. He throws the ball across the middle, and touchdown, West Florida. Nice little slant route into the end zone. It looks like the cornerback for Pace that was covering the receiver, he lost his footing, and he was unable to correct that step, and it gave the receiver time to get open, and the receiver was a little bit taller than the Pace cornerback and was able to score. So just like that, West Florida has scored 13-14 pending the extra point here. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and it looks like it will be true. So just like that, folks, your score here at West Florida High School is 14-14 with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the second quarter, right before the half. So you got to be thinking that Coach Smith would like to put the ball in the end zone before going, or get some points on the board, and you really don't want to give it back to West Florida with any time. This offense has shown tonight that they can be explosive when they need to be. You can see Harry Lee's down there just excited after that touchdown. All right. So 2 minutes and 12 seconds left here in the first half. Pace comes out, receiving team. Here's the kick. And the kick will be fielded by number 2, Nash Pyers. He'll push forward to about the 40-yard line. And Pace will take over in their own territory, the 40-yard line, with 2 minutes and 6 seconds left in the quarter, the half. We'll see if Pace can do something here and get some points on the board, or maybe they'll play it conservatively and try to get into the locker room to talk about things before coming out for the second half. Not really sure at this point. Pace comes out with doubles, 2 receivers lined up on each side, shotgun formation. He puts Widener in motion, and of course Simmons is going to keep the ball right up the middle, and he's going to muscle forward to the 50-yard line, a 10-yard pickup. It'll be close to a first down, if not a first down. And they're going to say that he did not pick up the first down. No, they're going to say he did pick up the first down. So 1st and 10, he was right there. Ball resting on midfield, 50-yard line. Simmons gets the snap. He's going to pass this time. He's throwing across the deep ball. He has Zachary Widener wide open. My goodness. Touchdown, Zachary Widener. 50-yard touchdown pass from Simmons to Widener. My goodness. And there is a flag on the play. I'm not sure who this is going to be on, but it's down there about the location where the ball was caught. And they're going to say pass interference against the Patriots. So the flag is thrown right where Widener made the reception. So they're going to say that I assume he was the guilty party there. We don't want to speculate, but it's coming back, folks. It's a beautiful catch, though. Zachary Widener went over the defender and got it. And, it looked clean from my vantage point, but, I'm not down. I'm way up in the press box. I'm not down in the field. So the referee obviously saw something. And so now the ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line of Pace. So it's going to be 1st down and 25 now after the penalty. Here's the snap, and Simmons is going to drop back to pass again, looking for a receiver. He's going to keep running the ball, and he will muscle forward, and he's finally going to be stopped, folks, at the 44-yard line. So Simmons was looking for someone to throw to, and unable to find a receiver open. He got better of it and kept the ball and ran. There's a flag on the play, though. It's going to be a holding penalty against the Patriots from the spot of the foul. So the ball, of course, is now going to be on the 26-yard line after that holding penalty. So now it's first down and 34. First down in downtown Pensacola, basically. Here's the snap. He's going to hand it off to Ben Tyner around the right side, and Ben Tyner is going to be tackled at about the 34-yard line. That was first down. First down and 34, wow. So ball now at the 34-yard line. Second down. The Patriots need to get all the way to the 40-yard line in West Florida's territory across midfield to pick up the first down. So this is second down. Penalties have been tough tonight. Here's the snap. Simmons going to hand it off to Tyner. Tyner around the left side, the left side. He's going to muscle forward, and he may have made it back to the original line of scrimmage on that one. So that's going to bring up third down for the Pace Patriots. And Pace is, the clock is running with 13 seconds. Looks like they're just going to let the clock expire and go into the half and talk about this. 14-0, all tied up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 second left. That is it for your first half of play. Your Pace Patriots 14, the West Florida Tech Jaguars 14. It's been an up and down battle tonight, folks. A defensive ball game. There's been some moments on offense too. The lights went out in the first quarter. Never seen that before. But with that, we're going to take a break. We're going to let you listen to the halftime show from the Pace Patriot, and then of course the Jaguar band from West Florida, and we'll be back for the second half. All right. We're back here live at West Florida High School, 14-14, as we're getting ready to start the third quarter of action. Great halftime shows by both the pride of the red, white, and blue, as well as the Jaguar band from West Florida Tech. And so we're back, and it's almost time to begin the third quarter of action here at West Florida High School. A very interesting first half, to say the least, with the lights going out and, of course, interceptions on both sides of both teams throwing interceptions and at pace at times, driving the ball down and scoring at will. And then the same thing with West Florida Tech, more of a high-octane spread team. They can throw the ball, and they have some athletes that can go up and get it. And so we've also had a lot of penalties on the pace side. A few touchdowns called back due to penalties. So if the Patriots can clean it up in the second half, I think that we should be able to get out of here with a win. But we'll see what happens. All right, here come the Patriots getting to the sideline. Looks like Zachary Widener and Logan Handschrick will be back deep to receive the kick. Pace, of course, kicked off to start the game. So they will receive here in the second half of play to start the second half. (8:40 p.m. local time here for the kickoff. With 12 minutes on the clock, 14 all, and here's the kick for the second half. It looks like Logan Handschrick will return the ball for the Patriots. He's going to get up to the 35-6-yard line. He's finally pushed out of bounds at the 36-yard line. So a nice return. puts Pace in pretty decent field position to start the second half of play here. Be interesting to see what kind of adjustments that the Patriots made. And they're going to say that Handtrick was actually pushed out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Looked like he was at 36, but the official says no, it's the 35. So no harm, no foul. We'll start from the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, 11:54 here. We're starting the third quarter of action. Here's the snap. Simmons is going to hand the ball off to Ben Tyner, and Ben Tyner will push forward for about 5 yards. Actually, they're going to give him 6 yards on the play. 2nd down and 4 for the Patriots. That's working tonight. Ben Tyner able to get those. I mean, that 6 yards in a cloud of dust. That we'll take that every time. So 2nd down and 4. Here's the snap, and Nick Simmons going to keep the ball this time, and he cuts it to the inside, and he will pick up the 1st down. Line judge said he was tackled at the 45-yard line. Now we're in Pace territory still, heading towards that south end zone. Okay. 2 receivers lined up for the Patriots, shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Simmons backs up to throw. He rolls out to his right side, doesn't have anything, and he's going to throw the ball, and it's going to be picked off at the 35-yard line. West Florida picks the ball off. That'll be the 2nd interception of the night for Nick Simmons. Nick Simmons looked like he was looking for Zachary Widener, but the defense was just too thick there. Looks like he tried to thread the needle, and sometimes the gamble doesn't pay off. And so now it'll be West Florida ball from their own 35-yard line. West Florida comes out quickly with doubles. 2 receivers lined up on each side. Here's the snap. The shotgun formation. The quarterback's going to hand it off up the middle. He had a running back on his left side, and the running back will muscle forward, and they're going to say he gained 4 yards on the play, so 2nd down and 6 for West Florida. All right, 2nd down and 6. Here's the snap. Shotgun formation. Again, a handoff up the middle. Tylon Lee had the running back wrapped up, and he missed his running backs got away from him around the left side to pick up the 1st down. There is a flag on the play, though, holding against the Jaguars of West Florida. So Tylon Lee, he had a huge tackle in the backfield on the running back, but it slipped out of his grasp. He had the guy around his neck and was unable to bring it in, but that's okay. It's all coming back for the holding penalty. So we're going to redo 2nd down. The ball, of course, spotted at the 38-yard line of West Florida. So we're going to call it 2nd down. It's 2nd down about 8 yards. Shotgun formation, 9:42 left, 14 all. West Florida's going to hand the ball up the middle again, out of the shotgun. Running back will muscle forward for a few yards. They're going to call it 3rd down and 4 for West Florida. So big 3rd down conversion. If Pace can stop here, the West Florida Jaguars, this will be huge because, it's definitely an assured punt if they can't convert here. West Florida puts one of the running backs in motion. Here's the shotgun snap. West Florida pulls up. They look for a change in the play. And here's the snap. We're going to hand it off up the middle. And it's going to be close to a 1st down. West Florida signaling that they have it. And the sticks will move. All right. 1st and 10, Jaguars. 46-yard, their own 46-yard line. Here's the snap, same play right up the middle. Looks like it's working for them tonight. They're gaining some traction. Tylon Lee on the tackle, number 6. But this time, they gained 7 yards on 1st and 10. 2nd down and 3 for West Florida. They have now crossed midfield. The ball is spotted at the 47-yard line. So 2nd down and 3. Here's the snap. Same play up the middle. And Pace defensive line may have held them, but it's going to be close. Waiting for the referee signal. They're going to say that's a good Jaguar 1st down. So they were able to convert there. So 1st and 10 now. Ball is resting at the 44-yard line of Pace. Here's the snap. Same play up the middle. Number 4, the running back, he's able to muscle forward. And again, he's going to pick up. It looks at least 7 yards on that play. Now they're going to say 6. So 2nd down and 4. Currently 3rd quarter, 6:50 left here in the 3rd quarter. Tied up at 14. West Florida with the snap. Shotgun formation. They're going to go right back to that play. The running back having a lot of success. Number 4, don't have a roster for West Florida, but he is able to push forward. He picks up a few. They're going to say he's short a yard. So 3rd down and 1. The ball is right on top of the 35-yard line, and so we need 1 yard for a 1st down for West Florida. Pace would love to stop him here, but you got to think that at the 35-yard line, West Florida might go for it here. This could be 4-down territory, or they could pin Pace back if they had to punt. Here's the snaps. Quarterback keeps the ball this time. He's got a little bit of running room, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. They're going to say the quarterback was brought down officially at the 31-yard line. So the sticks will move. And West Florida calls a timeout. All right, that's the end of the timeout, and so now the Pace comes back out after receiving some instruction from the defensive staff. Harry Lees and company on the Jaguar side of the ball, giving instructions to their team. They've really had a lot of success in this drive on the ground, specifically running back number 4 for West Florida. Right through the A-gap on both sides. And so they're going to come out. Two receivers line up on the right, one on the left, shotgun formation. Puts a man in motion. He's going to hand it off right to the running back again. And the running back this time trips over his own feet. And he's going to maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up second down. And did they give him anything on that? Yeah, they're going to say he gained a yard. So second down and 9 after the trip. .447 left here in the third quarter. Running clock. Here's the snap, shotgun formation. West Florida quarterback is going to be sacked by Tylon Lee. Throws the ball away, though. And the pass is caught. Wow. Tylon Lee had the quarterback wrapped up, and he's able to throw the ball at the last second and makes a completion. And that ball will be completed, but not for a first down. It was it's going to be 3 yards shy of the first down. So third down and 3 for West Florida. Wow, what presence of mind by this quarterback for West Florida. He's getting wrapped up to be looking for a wide open receiver, and he found one and was able to convert the pass. Here we go, big third down for the Patriots. Here's the snap. West Florida's going to hand it off up the middle again, and it'll be close to a first down. I'm not sure if they got it or not, and West Florida's saying they did. Yep, and that's going to be first down West Florida. All right, that's going to be at first and 10 from the 19-yard line. Here's the snap. Going to head off up the middle again. Running back muscles for it. He gets away a little bit, and he's finally going to be tackled at the 9-yard line. And that'll be a first down. Now it's going to be first and goal from the 9-yard line for West Florida. 14 all third quarter. 3 minutes left. The clock is running. After that running play, West Florida receiving their plays from the sideline. No huddle. How often do you see a high school team or any team huddle up anymore? That's kind of a rarity. But so one thing about West Florida, they've got they got wide splits, like 2 or 3 yard splits. Here's the same running play up the middle again by number 4 on the left side. And he's going to pick up a few yards. They're going to say he was tackled at the 6-yard line. So second down from the 6-yard line, second and goal. Patriot defense hoping for a big stop here. Be nice to pin him back or make him kick a field goal, anything at this point. All right. West Florida comes to the line, same formation. They got one running back on each side of the quarterback, 2 receivers lined up. Here comes the running back in motion. There's the snap. We're going to hand it off to number 4 again, right up the middle. And he is going to power forward across the 5-yard line. They're going to say he was tackled at the 4. So this is going to be third down from the 4-yard line. And if you're Harry Lees at this point, Pace is anticipating that run. Number 4 has basically moved the ball all the way down the field here, and it's been a long drive. So maybe they might be looking to throw it to the end zone. They've got some receivers in their lineup that are capable of catching a pass. So it'll be interesting to see with 2 downs left here on the 4-yard line what Harry Lee is going to do. They've got a good kicker too. So here's the snap, shotgun formation. Now they're going to hand it right. No, the quarterback keeps the ball this time. And the quarterback will be brought down near the goal line. They're going to say he is brought down at the 1-yard line. So that's going to bring up 4th down and goal from the 1-yard line. And Harry Lee wants to talk about it. He's going to call a timeout. No, I'm sorry, that wasn't a timeout. That was a sideline warning against West Florida. And so I didn't see that. There was a flag on the play, too, illegal shift against West Florida. And so that's going to back the ball up a little bit. The ball is officially spotted at the 8-yard line now. So we're going to redo 3rd down. It would have been 4th down on the 1, but we'll take this instead. So here's the snap, shotgun formation. Quarterback throws the ball to his outside, and West Florida will run into the end zone. And just like that, West Florida strikes again. It's going to be 20-14. Pending the extra point. Here's the snap. The hold is true, the kick is up, and it is going to be good. So just like that, the score is 21-14 with 36 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of action. West Florida has taken the lead. All right, Pace comes out for the kickoff. Logan Handschrick, Zachary Widener back deep. Handschrick fielded the last kickoff. Thirty-six seconds left, and here is the kick. It is a booming kick. It's going to go to Handschrick again on the right side. Handschrick finds a little bit of running room on the left side, and he is going to be brought down in the neighborhood of the 27-yard line. So Pace will start from their own 27. Again, 21-14. West Florida on top. This is a close one, folks. Don't go anywhere. All right. Snap to Nick Simmons. He's going to hand off in a man in motion, Zachary Widener, from left to right. Widener gets the ball, and he's going to move around the right side and eventually be brought down after a gain of maybe 2 yards. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Pace Patriots. Ball sitting at the 30-yard line now. Maybe a pickup of 3. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Your score, West Florida Tech 21, Pace 14. So we'll flip the field, and Pace hoping to have a very successful 4th quarter to have a comeback here. They're down 1 score. Okay. So 12 minutes on the clock. That will be it for the ball game, and we're in the fourth quarter pending that the lights stay on. Ball spotted right now, 30-yard line. Pace heading towards that north end zone. If you're acclimated with West Florida Tech at all. Shotgun formation. Simmons is going to keep the ball on the snap. He's got a little bit of room, and he will fall forward. Crosses the 35-yard line. They're going to say he was brought down at the 37-yard line officially. That's the ball will be stopped, marked. 3rd down and 1. Nash Pyers on the left. You can see Zachary Widener lined up on the right. Nick Simmons gets the snap. He keeps the ball around the left side, and he will cross the 45-yard line, and he'll be tackled at the 46-yard line. Officially, they're going to say he was down at the 40. No, they're going to say he was down at the 45. So the 45-yard line. So a 1st down for the Patriots. That's positive yardage. All right, 1st and 10. Simmons is going to hand the ball off on the end around to number 8, Zachary Widener. He's going to pick up about 4, maybe 5 yards in the play. They're going to say 4. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Pace Patriots. Little misdirection with Widener. All right. 10 minutes and 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter of action. 21-14, West Florida on top. Pace comes to the line of scrimmage on the 2nd down and 6. Simmons puts the man in motion. He's going to keep the ball himself, and he'll cross the 50-yard line. A pickup of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Pace Patriots. So a big 3rd down for Pace. It's kind of makes you question, you know, I mean, if Pace doesn't get the 1st down here, do they punt it? Or there's a lot of time left, but this West Florida offense has they've shown that they can be explosive. So Nick Simmons gets the ball on the snap. He's going to keep the ball, and he will muscle up forward. He will not pick up the 1st down. He's going to be about 2 yards shy. So he does pick up some yardage, but not enough. So that's going to bring up 3rd down, and we'll call it 4th down and 2, excuse me. And so we'll see what is Pace going to do here. It looks like they're going to go for it on this 4th down. All right, so Pace comes out, 4th down, shotgun formation. Looks like they try to draw West Florida off sides. They're going to go with the play. Simmons is going to keep the ball. He's got a little bit of running room. He's going to muscle forward, and it's going to be close, folks. Pace coaches are saying that I can't tell from here. I can't tell if he got the 1st down or not. No, the white hat says that Pace did get the 1st down. Wow. The West Florida, we're over here on the West Florida sideline in the press box. They are not happy. But Nick Simmons extended his body, and the ball came down right on that 45-yard line. So, you know, I mean, we can't second guess the ref here. I mean, I can't see it from this point, but they said it was true. So that's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Pace Patriots. That's exactly what they needed. So here's 1st and 10. We're going to hand off to Ben Tyner. He's got a little bit of running room around the left side. A nice run for him. A little extracurricular activity after the play. No flag, though. Tyner on the run, though. Well, there is a flag on the play. Oh, it's going to be a personal foul against West Florida. Tyner had a 6-yard run on that play, and he earned every yard of it. But now the personal foul, I'm not sure what. Oh, there's another one. Looks like it's against West Florida Tech. And so the referee is marking this one off. And wow, that he is going to place the ball at the 24-yard line of West Florida Tech. Wow, not sure what happened. I can't see it down there, but it's good news for Pace though. Here's the snap. They hurry up. Pace is going to keep the ball. Nick Simmons gets the snap. He runs up the middle, and he will progress forward. They're going to say he got 4 yards on that run, and so that's going to bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Pace Patriots. Ball sitting right off the 20-yard line, right between the 20 and the 19-yard line. And so Nick Simmons hurries his team to the line. He's going to get the snap. He's going to run it again. He's got a little bit of room, does a spin move, and he will come down at the 15-yard line. And so that'll be close to a 1st down. I don't think it'll be enough for a 1st down. Nope. He's going to be about a half yard, a yard shy, 3rd down. So Pace muscling the ball. They definitely need to score here, eating up a lot of clock, though. 7 minutes and 37 seconds left here in the ball game. Pace, a must score, I would say, at this point. Nick Simmons breaks the huddle. They huddled up. He's going to keep the ball again. He's got a little bit of room. Wow. And he is going to come down at the 9-yard line. That will be good enough for a Pace Patriot 1st down. And, folks, if you're listening out there in Pace Patriot land, tell your neighbors, tell your family to tune in to Pace Sports Broadcasting YouTube. This is becoming a very interesting contest here as Pace, the Cardiac Kids, as they are known from Norris Road, are knocking on the door. And, of course, everybody is on edge here. Nick Simmons comes to the line of scrimmage, shotgun, and the play is blown dead immediately. There's a flag on the play. I don't know what happened. Let's see. Flag is going to be against West Florida. Looks like it's going to be an offsides penalty on them on the defense, so that will march the ball forward. That's good for Pace. The ball now is resting at just inside the 5-yard line, and so the referee signals the clock to move again. 6:50 left here in the 4th quarter of action. 21-14, West Florida on top. Here's Nick Simmons, gets the ball. He's going to keep the ball up the right side, and he made it back to the line of scrimmage on the right side, and that was it. He was met by 3 West Florida defenders. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and goal for the Pace Patriots. 6 minutes and 22 seconds, clock continuing to run. Looks like Coach Smith is signaling in the play. Interesting to see what happens here. Of course, the field narrows as you get closer to that goal line. Here's the snap. Nick Simmons is going to keep it again around the left side, and he is tackled. He does pick up a yard, though. They're going to say that he was stopped at the 4-yard line. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and goal from the 4-yard line. So this is a 4-down territory, I would imagine. I can't imagine that Pace will kick a field goal. Not sure what West Florida will do. But 5:34 left here in the contest. Nick Simmons comes to the line. He's in shotgun formation. He gets the snap, and he's going to keep it again. He's got a little bit of running room. Touchdown, Patriots! I do not see a flag on the field, and just like that, the Cardiac Kids have struck, and it is 20-21 pending the extra point. Let me adjust the scoreboard here. My goodness. All right, number 37, Caleb Nelson in for the kick, and this will tie it all up. The hold is good. The kick is up. It is good. And just like that, folks, the Pace Patriots have tied the game up at 21 with 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the ball game. What we really need is a defensive stand here. And that defensive stand, of course, if we can get the ball back and Pace can do some of its magic here in the fourth quarter to bring home the victory to Norris Road. Again tonight, the Pace faithful have shown up as they always do. I would say that the stadium is probably about 80% filled, but you got about, you got 20% of the stadium is the band, so it's pretty full over there. All right. Official water break on the field. Okay. We must have missed something up here in the press box, folks, on that extra point attempt, which it is 21 all right now, 5:20 left, but on the extra point attempt, there must have been some sort of a personal foul against West Florida, which would the penalty would be assessed on the kickoff. I did not see a flag though, but it looks like due to the penalty that the kickoff will happen. They're going to place the ball on the 45-yard line of West Florida. And so a 45-yard kick, it should be easy for Pace to do this. And, of course, it would mean that if they can kick it in the end zone, you can't return it in Florida from the end zone. So that means that if we can kick it in the end zone, West Florida would not have a return, and they would start from the 20-yard line, which is the best scenario at this point for Pace High School. So number 37 in for the kick, Caleb Nelson. He's going to kick the ball, and he looks like easily it's going to sail into the end zone. And so thanks to that penalty, I'm not sure who or what happened, but we'll take it. And West Florida will start from their own 20-yard line. And so this is going to be a tale of the defense here. If the defense can rise to the occasion for Pace High School and get a stop here. I will say this, I didn't expect this tonight, the explosiveness from West Florida, but my goodness, they can turn on. They ate up a lot of clock with their last drive, handing the ball off to number 4 up the middle from the shotgun position, and they were able to eventually put it in. And they're going to start off here. They're going to hand it off right to him again, but this time the running back is stuffed. By Tylon Lee, among others, a host of Patriots. Number 99 was in on the tackle, Maximus Gomez. But what's interesting about this is West Florida comes out all game, and they've got about 3-foot splits in their offensive line. And so that's an interesting scheme that they run out of the gun. All right, that's going to bring up second down and 10. Ball was, again, on the 20-yard line. They had no gain from that first down attempt. The running back made it to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap again, and they're going to back up the pass. Quarterback's got a lot of pressure, and he's going to throw the ball. It is not caught. He found a receiver open on the right side, and I was trying to see what the referee had said. He said it was a no catch. So that's going to bring up third down and 10 from that 20-yard line. And I've got to say, folks, that tonight, so far, West Florida has been quite successful on their third down conversions. They've been able to do this tonight and rise to the occasion. So let's see if the Patriots can shut them down, because this will be an automatic punt situation. So far pinned back. Thanks to that kickoff, it's a game of field position. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's looking for someone to throw to, and he's got no one. He's going to be sacked. My goodness, Tylon Lee and a host of Patriots. Number 55 also in on the sack. That's going to be Chad Melville. So, wow. So Melville and Tylon Lee, one went high and one went low, and the quarterback will lose yards on the play. They're going to say he was officially sacked at the 16-yard line. So this is a punt situation. And there's nobody on this Pace Patriot football team that I think I'd want back there to receive this punt other than Zachary Widener. Widener, you can look at him. He is ready. He's standing at the 45-yard line, folks, and he's going to be waiting for this punt. Here's the snap. The punt is up, and it is a booming punt, and Widener is going to get out of the way. He has no room to do anything, and the ball will come to a stop at the 40-yard line of Pace. And so, folks, this is what we wanted for this drive. We wanted the defense to rise to the occasion. Well, they did. And so now the Pace Patriots will come out on offense, and the good news is they scored on their last drive. We have 3 minutes and 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of action. So, we ate up about 4 minutes of the clock on our last drive. Our offensive style, right, unless we hit a pass or something, we're in no hurry. But there is the snap. And, of course, Nick Simmons is going to muscle forward. He spins a little bit. The ball was spotted at the 40-yard line. He's going to be brought down at the 48-yard line, 8-yard pickup for Nick Simmons. And that's the bread and butter of our offense, and he does a swell job he's done tonight. Actually, they're going to say he was not. The line judge was mistaken. They're going to say that Nick Simmons was brought down at the 47-yard line. So a 7-yard pickup, 2nd and 3 in their own territory from the 47-yard line. Nick Simmons gets the snap. He's going to take the handoff to Tyner and keep it himself. He'll muscle forward across midfield. He'll pick up the first down and more. And they're going to say he was brought down at the 47-yard line of West Florida. We're now in West Florida territory. The Pace Patriots are heading towards that north end zone, towards I-10 if you're acclimated with this stadium at all. And so with that, Nick Simmons gets the play from Coach Smith. Sideline, you can see Widener and Pyers, the two receivers out on each side, and here's the snap, and he's going to hand it off to Tyner. Tyner up the middle, and Tyner's going to get several yards, not enough for a first down, but it will be close. They're going to say his knee went down, and so we'll call it a 7-yard gain. So we'll take it 7, 2nd down and 3, now from the 39-yard line. Okay. We've got 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Clock is continuing to run. Here's the snap. Widener in motion, and Simmons is going to muscle forward, and it looks like he'll be finally brought down in the neighborhood of the 35-yard line, just across the 35-yard line. They're going to put the ball on the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Patriots. A timeout is called by West Florida, which will stop the clock with 1 minute and 53 seconds left. Folks, don't go anywhere. Pace driving into West Florida territory with 1 minute and 53. This is interesting. Not the situation we would have loved to have had a big lead, or that would have been ideal. But if you're a football fan, this is the type of game that you would definitely want to see coming down to the wire here. I'll be honest, I didn't think it was going to be this close. That's just, you should never assume anything in the game of football. But I'm very impressed tonight with the play of West Florida. They certainly have some great athletes here playing for Coach Harry Lees, and they've been able to run the spread a little bit, but their running game in the second half has been really, really impressive. But Pace rising to the occasion, tying it up on the last drive. And so here we are, 1 minute and 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Pace comes out with a bunch set, and it's going to be, of course, shotgun formation out of that set. He puts Zachary Widener in motion, and Nick Simmons is going to keep the ball up the middle. He will be brought down at the 31-yard line. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Patriots. Actually, 2nd down and 6 for the Patriots. 1 minute and 35 seconds left. Pace not in a real big hurry right now. I'm not sure what Caleb Nelson's field goal range is. I haven't seen his how long he can kick it. And Simmons is on the left side. He gets the snap, and he's going to cross the the 25-yard line. He'll pick up the Patriot first down. Well, they're going to say he was down at the 21-yard line, so the first down and then some. Tick, tick, tick. A minute and 10 seconds left in the ballgame. The clock is still running, and so Coach Smith, Kent Smith, calling in the play, and Pace is actually kind of huddling a little bit here. They're going to break the huddle. Here they come. 56 seconds, 55 seconds, clock running. Here's the snap. Nick Simmons keeps the ball up the middle. He's got a little bit of running room, and he's going to fall down near the 15-yard line. There is a flag on the play, though, and that is not in a good area. That looks like a holding call against the Patriots. Yes, it will be a holding call, and so that one will be coming back. Clock, though, is stopped at 47 seconds. Again, Caleb Nelson, number 37, not sure what his range is. All right. So a huge holding penalty. Might have been 2 holding penalties. The ball is now spotted at the 31-yard line. So that's going to bring up first down and 20 now. Be 1 holding penalty. Here's the shotgun snap, and there's going to be another flag on the play. It's going to be false start against the Patriots. Wow. So 2 back-to-back penalties. We might be seeing overtime here, folks. 35 seconds left on the clock. And Pace is backed up again, another 5 yards. So now it's now first down and 25, and Coach Smith says, I have seen enough. He calls timeout. And so here we are. So it's going to be a first and 25 now from the 36-yard line of West Florida. Just to kind of set the scene for you, Pace is marching towards they're driving towards the north end zone, and it's first and 25. We've got 35.3 seconds left on the clock, all tied up at 21, fourth quarter. And so if you're Nick Simmons, if you're Zachary Widener, any of the ball carriers that Ben Tyners of the world, Nash Pyers, they're all maybe hoping to get their number called here. This would be one of those plays that you'd always remember if you could win the game for Pace. Not a district ball game, but a very important game, momentum game, coming off a loss last week against Lincoln. A team of several mistakes. We definitely played a very good team out of Lincoln, Tallahassee. All right, here come the Patriots. Zachary Widener in motion. We're going to pass. Nick Simmons is going to throw the ball to Widener. He's going to run down the field. He's going to pick up the first down. Wow. Zachary Widener was open. Nick Simmons was looking for someone to throw it to. Widener was put in motion originally around the left side, and Simmons saw him open and threw it down the left sideline, the Patriots sideline, and Widener turned on the Jets. And he's going to pick up the first down. So the ball now, I'm sorry. He doesn't pick up the first down. He gets to the original line of scrimmage. It's now second down and 9. But it was a big gain for Widener. Second down and 9 for the Patriots after the string of penalties. Here's the snap. And we're going to hand it off to Ben Tyner. Tyner's going to keep the ball, keep going. And Tyner will be brought down at the 15-yard line. And a timeout will be called by Pace. So we have exactly 21 seconds left in the game, and the ball is going to be marked at the 15-yard line. We have a Pace player, in addition to the timeout, we have a Pace player down. I can't see who it is right now, but from the body language, it looks like maybe a cramp. I don't want to speculate, though. I don't have a number from the way that the player is laying on the field. But hopefully that young man will be able to get off on his own power. So again, we had a timeout call, but now an injury timeout as well. And it looks like the player is going to be able to get up on his own power, which is great. It could have been a cramp. And looking over, it's number 11, Ben Tyner. But the good news is, folks, he of course, is walking off on his own power. Don't want to speculate what it was, but the good news is he's walking off. So maybe everything's okay, and we'll see him back in here shortly. So with that, 21 seconds left. Third down and 4 for the Pace Patriots. Nick Simmons gets the snap. He's going to throw the ball. He's got a receiver open, but he's going to keep it on the left side, and he will be close to the first down. 15.3 seconds left. Nick Simmons ran around the left side, and did he pick up the first down, though? I do not know. And looks like Ben Tyner checks back into the ball game. That's good news. And they're going to say that absolutely Pace did pick up the first down. It says that on the scoreboard, Pace has 1 timeout remaining. 15.3 seconds left. The offense is still out there. 2 receivers lined up on the right side, Pyers and Widener. Widener in motion. Widener gets the ball. He runs on the left side. He's got a little bit of running room, and he is going to be close to the touchdown, but there is a flag on the play with 10 seconds left. Not sure what the play was. The Jaguars are pointing towards the Patriots, though. Looks like this one might be coming back. Yep, holding against the Patriots. Okay. So what was going to be a first down on about the 2-yard line. I'm not sure exactly where the penalty was, but they're going to mark off from the 15-yard line. Nope. They're going to put the ball down at the 19-yard line after the penalty. So it's going to be first down and 20 from the 19-yard line. Technically, Pace could pick up a first down, but with 10 seconds remaining, I wonder if you just run a play here, then call the timeout and maybe kick the field goal. All right. And it looks like Harry Lees in West Florida wants to talk it over. But so we're talking situational football here, folks, with 10 seconds left. It's first down, of course, but you might be able to get off 2 plays, 3 plays if you're lucky. But with 1 timeout, maybe you take a shot at the end zone. I would not be opposed to throwing the ball up to see if Skipworth could bring it down, and then if that doesn't happen, put in your kicker, Caleb Nelson. If anything, for Caleb Nelson, his first year as the starting kicker for Pace High School, it may pay dividends later on down the road, having ice in his veins, if you will. We might get in the playoffs, and you might need a field goal, and this is great experience. So I'm not going to second-guess Coach Smith. I'm not going to try and telegraph what he's going to do. We're just going to watch this play out, and so Pace will break the huddle with 10 seconds remaining. Widener in motion. Simmons going to keep the ball. He's got a little bit of running room, and he's going to be brought down at the 10-yard line. And so 5.3 seconds remaining in the ball game. And it looks like number 37, Caleb Nelson, the kicker, is ready to go. He's meeting with actually there's a huddle right now. After that run by Simmons, Pace had to use their final timeout, stop the clock with 5.3 seconds remaining. So you have to imagine that Coach Harry Lees for the West Florida crew, they're going to send in their best to try and block this field goal. And then, of course, every week, Pace High School, they work on special teams. And for moments just like this one, the ball is currently spotted at the 11-yard line, but given the snap and the hold, I would say it's probably going to be in about the neighborhood of a 28-yard field goal, somewhere in that neighborhood. We won't know until we see the huddle, the timeout over, and the placeholder kneel down where exactly this is going to go. All right, so the number 28 is going to be in on the hold. That's Cole Specht. And, of course, Caleb Nelson, number 37, it's going to be a 28-yard field goal, and West Florida is going to burn their final timeout to ice the kicker. And, people, the Pace Patriots are kind of staying away from 37, staying away from Nelson, and that's kind of what you see typically in football is not to get in the kicker's head. Want to leave him alone, and he's kind of off by himself a little bit right now. He's thinking about what's going to happen here. Certainly don't want to go to overtime. Overtime, you never know what's going to happen. You can see the Pace Patriot faithful over there. And so here we go. Can the Cardiac kids from Norris Road pull this one off? We're ready to get on the bus and go back to Pace, Florida with a win tonight. And this would be an easy way to end the game. Even with the field goal, there might be a second left on the clock if we were to make it for a kickoff. But we'll see. All right, here we go. So Cole Specht is going to hold. Caleb Nelson is in for the kick. He is going to hold the ball at the 18-yard line, so a 28-yard field goal. Here is the snap. The hold is good. The kick is up. It's good! The Cardiac kids from Norris Road have done it, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. Now, what I don't understand, Pace is now taking the lead. Let me update the scoreboard for you, but hold on. No flag on the play. Don't worry about that. But 24-21, but there was no time taken off the clock on that play because it started with 5.3. It ended with 5.3 seconds. Oh, wait, here we go. Now the scoreboard has been dropped to 2 seconds. And it looks like the Pace coaching staff is hot. They were pointing towards the clock. Not sure what happened there, but 24-21. So it'll come down to this, a kickoff. Don't go anywhere, folks. So that's actually, and that could pay dividends later on in the season. Caleb Nelson, I'm so happy for the youngster. That's going to build his confidence as we move through the season. We might get into other tight situations again, maybe in the playoffs. And so Caleb Nelson is going to be kicking the ball off here. Not sure what he might do, but you might think a squib kick. And it looks like his the football has fallen off the tee, so he's going to remount it there. All right. So 2.2 seconds left, 24-21, Patriots on top. And let's see if we can get a stop here, folks. Here's the kick. And it's a squib kick. Yes, it's going to bounce a little bit. And with 1.4 seconds left on the clock, the Jaguars have downed it. And so that'll give room for one Hail Mary play for the Pace Patriots to try and stop. And here's the thing: they're going to go into that prevent defense, but West Florida has some athletes. I'm not sure what kind of arm the quarterback has. Everything he's thrown tonight has been towards the sidelines for the most part. He did have a 70-yard touchdown pass the second drive of the game. But where the ball is spotted at the 25-yard line of West Florida. So it would be a pretty incredible catch and run at this point, especially since you have Widener out there, you have Junior Lyons. Here's the snap. There's some pressure on the quarterback. Throws it to number 4. He's got a little bit of running room. My goodness. He's around the right side. He's at the 50-yard line. He's at the 40, and he's going to be tackled at the 40-yard line by the Pace Patriots. There is no flag on the play, folks, and the game is over. The Cardiac kids from Norris Road have pulled it off, and we are going to head back to Pace, Florida with a win tonight. Week 3 in the books. The Pace Patriots improved to 2-1 on the season. And my goodness, folks, that was what you would call a classic nail-biter right to the end, as both teams now shake hands at midfield, showing good sportsmanship. And my, that was exciting, folks. I can't say that we want to see that every time, but if you're a football fan, that was one to see, one to remember. And so live here from Patriots and from West Florida Tech, formerly the campus of Woodham High School, this is Mr. Meese, the mayor of Pace Patriot Football, signing out. I'm going to go back home now. I want to say hi to the wife and kids. I'll be home in a little while. And thank you for tuning in tonight. And if we have anytime we have an away game, we'll broadcast this. And of course, I do the PA system for the home games. We'll be back at home next week. But folks, thanks so much for tuning in. And we won't have any on-field interview with Coach Smith tonight, partly because I'm way up in the sky right now. If you've ever been to this stadium before, there's no way I can get down there and interview Coach Smith in time. And so with that, the Pace Patriots are lining up to sing the alma mater, as they traditionally do. What a great group of kids, folks. Pace High School, amazing things happening at Pace High School all the time. And tonight just showing how they use grit and toughness to win this game. Also, credit going to West Florida, Harry Lee's crew over here. They played a tough game as well. But Pace, of course, gets away with a win. Final score 24-21. Thank you so much, folks, and we'll see you next time. So long, everybody.